Hey folks, Vic here with your weekly trade video for Friday, September the 20th of 2024. As of September, Darko has now taken over our short-term trading service, and he provides a short-term pre-market analysis video once a week, just like he's been doing with the long-term service. And he puts these out at the beginning of the trading week. Usually they come out on the weekends. And he went right to work, no surprise there. Showing potential trade setups in advance, just as he has always done. In this video, I'll walk you through a setup that he pointed out in his day trading pre-market analysis video this month, and it was on the Aussie Canadian dollar pair, and it's just turned out to be a super trade. So I hope you like what you see, and if so, don't forget to hit that like button. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so in his pre-market analysis video, he started off by pointing out this bullish candle right here on this pair, the Australia US dollar pair. This is a monthly chart. Now, you might kind of be rolling your eyes and asking why on, by the way, ignore these lines for now. I'll show you why I have them where I do in just a second. You might say, why on earth would you consider a monthly chart when it's a day trade setup? Well, first of all, trading in alignment with what the higher time frames are showing you puts the odds big time in your favor, squarely in your favor. Not only that, but daily chart reactions that are in alignment with what the monthly chart is showing are very, very good signs of a potential trade. And because of this, a day trade, where we use the hourly chart for our entry time frame, we want to be very attentive to the daily levels. And those daily levels, like I say, when they're in alignment with the monthly levels, provide fantastic opportunities. So that's the value of the monthly chart. By the way, you can look at this. See how the lows are going higher and higher? It just, every time it dips back, it can't go below these previous lows, and the highs are breaking these highs. That's another that's something that Darko points this all out in his pre-market analysis videos. Here's the weekly chart. Same story. Look at the lows going up and the highs going up. And so these levels are ones that he pointed out in his PMA as well. These are weekly chart levels. Okay. See, what we're trying to do is get all of the factors we can in our favor, right? Because it just gives you such a good chance. And when you're trading in alignment with these higher time frames, and you're getting in on a smaller time frame like an hourly chart or maybe even a scalp, those are how you turn small pip risk trades into really, really big trading opportunities. This level here, this first line here, is a pretty good level. Look at all the resistance, and then it broke it. It's support. You just got to. It's a level that should get your attention just to keep an eye on. This one is another one. Look at all of this resistance in here. Then it's support, and then it supports again here. We use these necklines. This creates a zone where we want to start keeping an eye on things. Okay. And then he said, look, we're looking for one of the three patterns: swing rate rotation, ACAT, and not a set and forget in this case. But he pointed out that if we had a pattern, specifically a swing rate rotation, would be a really good sign of a shift in momentum. And ACAT is also a very, very good sign at these levels. So the bottom line is that he said his bias was long. Long was the only option that you should be considering for this pair. And he talked about this. Let me just show you on the daily chart here. I'll show you on this. Look at our entry time frame hourly chart. He started talking about this back here on the 9th of September, and it took a few more days to give us a signal. And this was the entry right here. Now, why was it an entry there? Because this, as price was coming down and making lower highs and lower lows, it made one more lower low right here, and then took out all these highs back in here. And it pulled back, and this is the entry. Not only that, not only do we have a swing break in here, but we also have, if we go back to my hourly chart, what is this? This candle, this is the daily chart. When price hit this level that we were watching and did this, that's an ACAT. And we have specific rules for getting in on an ACAT trade, and that was this entry right here. And what a move up. Let me just go to the end here. So this moved up. Right now it's up well over 3 to 1. I don't know what it is actually. This trade needed about a 45 pip risk And it went right up. And by the way, why do I have this line in here? Remember I said at the beginning I'll show you what these lines are all about. That line is this weekly level. That's a very good logical place to take some profit if you wish. You might, your trading plan might be to take all the profit there. That's fine. That's whatever your plan is. But don't forget, this is a trade that has a lot of potential to go higher because of the higher time frames that we just saw, right? So, but 140 pips to there, and there's different ways to manage your trade. Of course, we've talked about that many times in other videos, but great move on that. The thing, I want to say one more thing as a bit of a sidebar. You had to wait for this trade to set up. Okay, they don't grow on trees, and they don't happen every day. But folks, if you can just muster up the patience to wait for these, they are well worth it. If that's the only trade you had all month, you're ahead of 95% of traders because you showed the discipline, the patience to wait. You get a trade, you get an over 3-to-1 reward risk trade. That's a great trade. Okay. And, of course, we get more than one trade a month. But I'm just saying, be patient. Wait for these setups. They're really worth it. And like I say, Darko points them out really, really nicely in his videos. What a nice start to the new pre-market analysis service that he is providing now for the short-term trading members. And we'll be looking forward to much more to come. I have to say that I'm just so excited to see our short-term trading service being provided with Darko's pre-market analysis videos. What a real gift it is for our traders who want to trade short term and need some guidance in price action reading and coming up with a pending order. And of course, don't forget that everything that Darko shows for both long-term and short-term analysis can be applied to scalping or any other trading style that you like. Alrighty, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the video. And, listen, if it's in the cards for you, we'd love to see you in our chat room as a member of the service. So if you have any questions, etc., just don't hesitate to contact me. I'd get back to you very shortly. And that's about it. Thanks again. Wishing you all a great weekend. See you next week with another weekly trade video. Take care.